Casino Resort in Pine Bluff, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Arkansas Brighter Futures 529, Lyon College, Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, the University of Central Arkansas, Arkansas Game and Fish, Roller Funeral Home, Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia, Murphy Arts District in El Dorado, Ouachita Baptist University, and the Great American Conference.
Good evening, you guys, and welcome to CCHS Live. You're listening to the EAB Sports Network Cross County Thunderbirds. Tonight, your Thunderbirds are facing off against the EPC Warriors all the way from Lepanto. EPC had a great game last week. EPC faced off against Marktree, and they were able to walk away with the win. I believe it was 50-8. EPC had an impressive game last week, but along with that, so did your Cross County Thunderbirds. Cross County was able to pull off with a win against Clarendon. It's a great game, exciting game last week. We had great plays from your T-Birds. We saw a bit of a new style for your T-Birds. We saw passing come to play quite a bit.
Yeah, 3 passing touchdowns, 222 yards passing for Connor Wilson last week. Cardarian Washington caught three of those touchdown passes, so all of them, and was able to pull in 145 yards receiving.
Yep, it was exciting. I think last week was one of those games where I felt like each play got better and better. It was a great game offensively for your T-Birds. And, hopefully we'll see that same pattern continue tonight as we face off against the Warriors. I know EPC has a very strong offense, very strong.
Yeah, top 5 in 2A.
Absolutely, yeah. They definitely have a right to be there as well. Last week's game against the Jaguars, of course, we weren't there, but I heard crazy things about it. So we'll just see how that comes to play. I think we're getting all set up here.
Cross County will be kicking off. It is pink out night.
It is pink out, yeah. It's one of my favorite times of the year. Being able to see the pink socks, the pink palms. I believe the refs even have pink flags. So it's so fun. I love pink out. I have my pink blazer on for tonight's game. You have on a pink shirt. UBC's number 32 gets his hand on it.
Brought down at the 47, excuse me.
This is, the heart of football. I feel like we said that last week, but now that the weather's cool, like I was outside and I was chilly with the weather, the wind blowing. It's getting dark pretty early on. It's my favorite time of the year. EPC going to send it to the side. It's going to be incomplete, a little bit too high there.
The pass from number 5 fell incomplete.
Tried a quick pass, just threw it a little bit too high, incomplete.
Yeah, it kind of got a little bit of a hand on it, just got tipped off.
Wind's going to be a factor in the passing game tonight as well.
Oh, absolutely, especially whenever you're going for those deep passes. It's going to throw things off. EBC is going to try and play it safe and run it this time. And they're going to get a first down.
That was Dennis Gaines on the run. I believe he's the best running back in the state. He's definitely top 5 running back in the state.
Absolutely. He's always been a great athlete. I feel like we've said his name every year since he started playing. He is phenomenal at what he does. EBC going to try and run the same play up the middle.
Helmet's off.
Lost helmet there.
That was the running back whose helmet fell off.
Yeah. Tackle led by Whiteside. Jordan had a great game last week. We saw him play well both on offense and defense. And he's starting tonight off with his name coming out for defense.
Yeah, Jordan mainly ran the ball last week as Cardarian was in the receiving position.
Last week, we worked very well having, we call it that triple dub backfield. We knew what we were doing when we were running those routes. EPC runs it out to the left side. Get a short gain.
Bringing up 3rd and 5 for the Warriors.
Ball snap, gonna hand it off, goes up towards the right side. He has broken a few tackles so far. He's run up the sideline, and it looks like he's going to be in for 6. That's going to be a touchdown for the EPC Warriors.
It's Dennis Gaines on the run.
Absolutely. And we only 2 minutes into the game, not even 2 minutes into it, and EPC's already gotten some points on the board. They're a top 5 team for a reason. They know what they're doing. They have great strategies with it.
They're going to go for 2.
Just run it up the middle. Looks like they're going to say it was no good. That's going to leave EPC out front at 6, Cross County 0. We'll be back in just a minute.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. I will help make it easy and affordable to help protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance can mean everything. Call me, Meredith Peeler, and win today. 870-238-3800.
We're able to bring you T-Bird football every Friday night thanks to our great sponsors like Arkansas Senator Ronald Caldwell. Senator Caldwell is a strong supporter of high school athletics and believes in its power to help develop our young men and women. Senator Caldwell proudly serves District 10, which includes Cross, St. Francis, Lee, Monroe, Woodruff, Jackson, Prairie, Arkansas, Lone Oak, and Poinsett counties. Senator Ronald Caldwell, proud sponsor of Cross County Thunderbird football.
And we are back. Cross County getting ready to gain possession. It's a nice kick there by the Warriors. Looks like Cordelian's going to be ran out around the 29.
I lost him there for a second. He was behind a couple of Thunderbirds.
There was just like a big group of them. It's going to be the 26-yard line, excuse me. Offense, thinking something together. Connor playing his quarterback once again. We'll get to hear a little bit from him during our halftime show tonight, talking about how he felt about last week's win. So stay tuned for that. Wilson's going to hand it off. Washington
Didn't gain very much.
No, it looks like he just made it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he got a yard.
It was met by that defensive end for EPC.
I mean, EPC is definitely going to be a challenge. I think they're great competition to have. We'll just have to see how Cross County's offense is able to work around their defense. Wilson's going to keep it and run it up the middle. Their defense is going to just go right for them.
The whole defensive line was on Connor. Still managed to gain a few. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for Cross County.
That is a crazy defense. That I felt like they just swarmed them. I know they're lines, they can't swarm, but or warriors, but I don't know what you would call that. Usually we talk about animals.
Tribe of warriors?
I have
Maybe.
no idea. We'll figure that out later on. Wilson looks like he's drawing back for a pass. He's going to do a quick one. It's going to be incomplete.
He had a guy wide open.
He did. He had a whole lot of pressure in the backfield. It looked like he was just dancing.
Yeah, he was on the run for that pass. Just wasn't able to complete it.
And it looks like tonight's offense it's going to come down to how we're able to find a way to just make those open slots. Because we've seen 3 different types of plays. We've seen handoff, we've seen quarterback keeps, and we just draw a pass attempt. And their defense, they can just read it every time. It is crazy. People's punter. Parker's punt got tipped. Looks like Cross County's going to regain possession. Maybe.
There was a block punt on the play.
They're still talking it over. They're pointing EPC's way.
They're going to say it's EPC's direction.
Parker took one step, and that punt was blocked.
It happened fast. I didn't even see it happen. I saw it start spinning. I was like, that is not supposed to happen. So EPC has great field possession right now. Looks like they've got it at about the 21-yard line. We'll see how Cross County's defense is able to bring a hold of this. EPC is going to hand it off and run it towards the right side. Runners just breaking tackles
There's a
everywhere.
flag on the field.
Number 24 on the carry for EPC, tackled by number 64, Roger Williams. There is a flag on the field.
Holding against the Warriors. It's going to be sending them back. We've seen a lot of flags over the past few games, a lot of penalties.
Especially holding.
I know, that's what I was about to say. I feel like I've never seen as many holding calls in a game as I have the past 2 weeks.
Even in the NFL as well. They're cracking down on holding and false start this year.
It's crazy. The refs are not letting anything go.
They're going to earn their paycheck this year.
It's like they were trying to set a little screen pass. Wasn't anybody there, so then he tries to send it deep.
Yeah, Danny Beal was on the quarterback there. The quarterback just had to throw the ball out.
He was. It worked out great. It looks like Cross County was almost able to get a little pick there, but it was just a little bit too far to the right. 2nd and 16. 8:03 left in the first. Yep, and EPC is going to hand it off, run up the middle, and that's going to be another touchdown for the Warriors.
It was almost untouched going into the end zone.
It was crazy. I didn't even see him take off hardly. That's going to put EPC at 12, Cross County 0.
Yeah, it was a good fake there from the quarterback. Warriors are going for 2.
See, he's got 32 in motion. Looks like he's drawn back for a short little pass. It's going to be in. That's going to be 2 more on the board for the Warriors. EPC out front 14. Cross County 0. We'll be back in just a moment.
I'm Jill Davis, a certified pediatric nurse practitioner practicing at Harmony Health Clinic located at 1920 North Falls Boulevard in Wynn. We are accepting new patients of all ages. Let our care team at Harmony Health show you a hometown approach that is reminiscent of the past but ahead of the future. We are open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Walk-ins welcome daily from 8 to 4:30. Visit harmonyhealthclinic.com or call 870-587-0800 to set up your appointment today. Harmony Health Clinic, a different kind of healthcare for our kind of people.
Taylor Arms reminds you that archery season opens September 23rd. Youth Modern Gun season opens November 4th. And for everyone, November 11th. Taylor Arms has the new Matthews Phase 4 bows, crossbows from the Mission Line, 10 points and Raven, arrows from Carbon Express and Gold Tip, game cams from Moultrie, Stealth and Browning, and targets from Morel and Block. They also have 24/7 corn machines so you can keep those deer fed. And don't give yourself away by swatting mosquitoes. Jared has Thermocell to keep them at bay.
Get armed at Taylor Arms, Highway 64 in Wynn.
During the break, EPC kicked it off. Looks like Cross County will get possession at around the 43-yard line.
Penalty assessed against EPC. Cross County's ball first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
8 minutes left in the first quarter. Warriors out front 14. Cross County 0.
Cross County only moved the ball 2 yards last possession. Let's see if they can get some offense going.
Yep. That first run, or those first set of downs that Cross County had, hopefully they were able to get a feel of this defense. Cross County tries to run it up the middle, but it was not too successful there. Looks like that was Devin Pierce.
No, usually Devin hits hard, but he was met by 3 or 4 Warriors, and he was hit hard as well.
Yep, Devin's one of those guys that doesn't really go down that easy either whenever he's rushing. So to get brought down that fast speaks volumes about this Warrior defense that we're looking at. Connor hands it off this time.
Looks like Cardarian.
Yeah, it looks like Washington was able to get a little bit of gain there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Washington in motion. Wilson is drawing back for a pass. We've got flags. It's incomplete. Intended for Cardarian, and it was close. Like, it went into his hands.
Yeah, it was knocked out at the last second. The flag was around the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what's called. Holding against T-Birds.
It was declined.
Looks like we've got Parker Pruitt out getting ready to punt. Parker had a great game last week while we were at Clarendon. He had his own pick, able to get a little interception down in his resume, alongside being one of the best punters in high school football.
Very true.
Looks like it's going to make its way all the way down to the 30-yard line. 26-yard line. My bad, you guys. We've got 6:29 left in the first quarter. We have been out of school this whole week. We've been on fall break. Bo, have you had a good fall break?
Been sleeping in every day. It's been great.
Absolutely. I have been too. I've only had to get up once this week. EBC going to draw back for a pass. That's the deepest pass we've seen all night. It's going to be a little bit too overthrown.
He was wide open as well, Lexi.
He was. That's a little bit too hard of a pass. He couldn't jump up that high. He'd have to jump crazy high to be able to get that one. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Warriors. No, it's been nice. I had to go to Little Rock one day for a meeting with the AAA. But other than that, it's been pretty chill. It's been a nice week off, much needed. Can't wait. I'm excited to see everybody again, but
I'm not.
EPC gonna run it out towards their sideline.
It's gonna be Dennis Gaines again.
He's gonna get the first down for the Warriors. Dennis Gaines knows the game. He knows his plays, knows which routes to run.
4-year starter for the Warriors as well.
That is insane. Hand it off once again, running up the middle. He's going to push through for what looks like another first down. We've got 2 first downs, back-to-back drives. 5:55 left in the first.
Reminds me of Derrick Henry. Just running everybody over, getting first downs.
EPC going to try and send it down deep this time. We got flags.
Looks like pass interference.
The pass from number 5 got incomplete.
It's going to help out the Warriors.
Yep.
Excuse me, the pass was complete.
The pass. That was a big pass for EPC. It's the first one of those we've seen work out. They've tried it a few times so far tonight, and it's just either been, too overthrown or too far to one side. But that one was a beautiful pass. It was perfect, right into his hands, even with the pass interference. Of course, they declined it. That's going to have them on the 11-yard line. Nice little fake by their quarterback.
Gained about 4. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the 7-yard line. They've only held the ball for a minute, and they're inside the 10. They're trying to score fast.
It is insane what they're able to do. We've got flags. That happened pretty early on. Illegal receiver against the Warriors. And we're sending them back.
It's going to make it 2nd and 11 from the 12.
Got flags again.
It's going to be another false start.
See, and this is where what we were talking about earlier, just an insane amount of penalties, I feel like, over the past few games.
Yeah, APC had it 2nd and 6 from the 7, and now they're at the 17-yard line.
It's like they're going to try and run that route that we've seen all night long. And they're going to be in for 6 more. Touchdown Warriors. That's going to put them at 20. Cross County 0, 4:38 left in the first quarter. This EPC offense, they're almost unstoppable. It is insane how they're able to play these routes.
They've only had 3 bad plays, those 2 false starts, and then that incomplete pass.
And the thing is, with having those 2 bad plays, it's almost like every play they have is a big play, and they make up for it so fast. EPC tries to throw it in. Like 2 point is going to be no good. That's going to keep EPC out front 20. Cross County 0. We'll be back in just a minute.
AR SHIP, the Arkansas Senior Health Insurance Information Program, proudly supports the Cross County Thunderbirds this season. AR SHIP is answering your questions and is advocating for Medicare recipients in all parts of Cross County. The open enrollment period starts October 15th and runs through December 7th. So if you have any Part D prescription drug questions, please call AR SHIP at 1-800-224-6330. Go T-Birds!
If you're looking for an expert to handle something valuable, what would your criteria be? Experienced, trustworthy, uses cutting-edge technology? Well, good, then we value the same things. Witcher Auctions have been providing that type of service, marketing, machinery, and real estate for over 50 years. Make us your trusted partner today. Visit us at witcherauctions.com or download our app to get instant information about our auctions, or just come by and see us at our Wynne, Arkansas headquarters. The coffee pot's always on, and we'd love to see you.
The kickoff by number 57 was out of bounds. There's a flag on the play.
Cross County getting ready to take another possession. Offense. See if they're able to brew something up.
Starting at the 46.
Cross County's ball 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Connor talking something up in his huddle. One thing is to see how the offensive line is able to keep the defenders off of Connor, because that's one of the biggest things is the pressure that he's been getting. Wilson's going to hand it off.
Gain 2 on the play.
Tackle by number 53, PC. Gain of 2 on the play, bringing up second and 8 for Cross County.
Yeah, Lexi, like you said, EPC's been in the backfield every play. It's hard to block them.
It is, and, I mean, if you look out there, they have really good size, and they know what they're doing. They're one of the top 5 teams in the state for the reason. Wilson's going to hand it off to Washington. He tries to make a run for it. He's going to get a little bit of a gain there, but it looks like the defense almost picked him up. They were not going to let him go any further.
A few EPC players grabbed in there at the 48-yard line.
Gain on the play, bringing up 3rd and 4 for the Thunderbirds at the EPC 48-yard line.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 for Cross County.
Made it over to EPC side of the field. Handed off to Washington. Washington tries to, looks like he thought about going out towards the left side, but goes back to the middle, and he's just met by a whole wall of Warrior defense.
Yeah, he got back to the line of scrimmage. Just wasn't able to get much more than that. Offense is staying on for Cross County.
Right, 4th and 4. 2:40 left in the first quarter. Got a timeout. Coach G, we'll be back in just a minute.
Quarterback, guard, running back. Every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, millwrights, and many more positions. We offer free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University so you can learn while you earn and build the career you want. Competitive pay, a great health care plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
Have you asked yourself, what would your loved ones do if faced with a death in your family? I'm Regan Hill with Cronulla Funeral Home in Wynne. The simplest and most economical way to deal with this issue is through our advanced funeral planning or low-cost funeral insurance programs. For a personal planning guide and information on available plans, feel free to contact us at Cronulla Funeral Home, 315 Union, Wynne, Arkansas. You can't predict the future, but you can plan for it. Cronulla Funeral Home in Wynne.
Both teams are making their way back out. Cross County going to stay on offense for this one, 4th and 4. Wilson, he's going to try to do a quick pass. It's going to be complete.
The pass from number 8, Connor Wilson, was complete. To number 21, Brandon McFarland.
One went to Braden McFarland. He's one of the new names up here. He moved in a few weeks ago.
He's a senior as well.
Absolutely. I'd say a few weeks ago. It was probably, August?
1st of August, yeah.
1st of August. It was just a few days into the school year. He showed up. Very, very nice guy. I was walking in with all of the material for live stream earlier, and he yells across the field. He says, "Welcome back from fall break, Lexi." Braden's a real great guy. Cross County going to try and run that one up the middle.
Number 10, Darian Washington on the carry.
Gained about 4.
Yeah, nice little gain there.
Cross County's finally moving the ball tonight. It's good to see.
Yeah, maybe, they've had a feel for this EPC defense, and sometimes that's what it takes. It takes a few drives to, get a feel of them. So maybe we'll see the momentum pick up here, and Cross County's able to get some on the board. Wilson handed it
Number
off
36, Gunnar Land
to
on
Gunnar
the carry.
Lynn.
Tackled by number 78.
He didn't make it much, though.
It was met at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 5 for Cross County at the
3rd and
EPC
5.
32
So he may have
yard
picked
line.
up a yard there. Hands it back to Washington. Washington going to run it out towards the left side. Looks like that's going to be good for a Cross County first.
It's going to be a late flag as well. Maybe the ref saw a late hit or a face mask. Not quite sure. We'll have to see what the white cap says.
Personal foul, horse collar against EPC.
Yeah, it's going to be a horse collar against the Warriors. It's going to be another fresh set of downs for your Thunderbirds.
In the red zone now.
After the penalty was assessed to be Cross County's ball, 1st and 10 at the EPC.
It's going to be on the 13-yard line. This is a great place to be for Cross County, especially if we're able to do like we had the past few times. Get some first downs. Wilson's going to try and pass it in the end zone. It's going to be a little bit too high.
The pass from number 8, Connor Wilson. Incomplete, making it 2nd and 10 for the Thunderbirds.
That was the right play. Just wasn't able to complete the pass.
It wasn't, and there was a lot of pressure on the receiver as well. He had 2 defenders on him. See what we come up with here. Looks like we got a timeout, Cross County. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. We'll be back in just a moment.
Consolidated Grain and Barge keeps you up to date and your farming operation at your fingertips with our mobile app, CGB Grain. Access CGB Grain 24/7 and manage your grain transactions electronically from ticket to settlement. You can even view contracts, sign them electronically, and store them within the app for quick reference. Stay connected and receive alerts to timely information. Consolidated Grain and Barge. 8 convenient locations: West Memphis, Tunica, Osceola, Old Town, Friars Point, Carruthersville, and 2 locations in Helena. Consolidated Grain and Barge, the leader in the ag and transportation industry.
Two Sisters Family Medical, providing care from the heart. Serving Northeast Arkansas with 2 convenient locations, 421 South Falls Boulevard in Wynne and 209 North Illinois Street in Harrisburg. Most insurances accepted. Both locations offer Biote hormone replacement therapy, IV diffusion treatment, DOT physicals, and weight loss. Available in our Wynne location, ultra-fast diode hair removal, and state-of-the-art non-invasive aesthetic treatment. Call Two Sisters Family Medical in Harrisburg at 870-578-5300 or in Wynne at 870-587-0900.
Cross County gonna get a little bit of a gain there. Looks like EPC had a player slow to get up.
Number 10, Kadarian Washington on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, Washington's going to be able to get a gain of 2. 3rd and 8.
Clock's ticking down.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. EPC out front 20, Cross County 0. We'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second.
Hello, this is Cross County Sheriff David West. It's exciting to watch our student athletes compete during football games. Officials help keep our players safe on the field by making sure the rules of the game are followed. It's my job as your sheriff to help keep everyone safe off the field by making sure our laws are followed. The Cross County Sheriff's Office would like to remind everyone to stay safe always by wearing your seatbelt, obeying posted speed limits, and never drink and drive. Thank you.
Do you have a do-it-yourself project that involves plumbing? That could be tricky or sometimes a disaster. Call Strickland Plumbing at 870-238-3421. They are resourceful and can conquer any plumbing problem. So before you tackle another DIY project and your water goes from hot to not in an instant, call Strickland Plumbing, your high-quality, low-cost solution to drips, clogs, and leaks. Strickland Plumbing, serving Wynne and Cross County.
minutes on the clock, starting off the second quarter against the EPC Warriors. Right now, Warriors out front 20, Thunderbirds 0.
APC has just been moving the ball well. You know, they've scored every drive so far.
They know what they're doing. They have great strength. Their defense has been very efficient, very effective at keeping Cross County's offense to the hold. 3rd and 8 though for your Thunderbirds. The 11-yard line. We'll see if Cross County's able to make something happen. Ball's handed off to Washington.
Ball might have fell out. Saw some Cross County players pointing it their way.
To see what they call.
Looks like they gave it to Cross County. Let's bring it up 4th and 4 from the 7.
Looks like we're going to be going for it. Because I believe we had 4 to go last time we were able to get a first down. We'll see. Washington is going to run it out towards the left side.
He's going to be close for that first down.
We'll see what it... EPC is going to be a turnover on downs. They were close. It's close. I think everyone on Cross County side had their fingers crossed, but it just didn't quite work out. EPC has the ball on the 4-yard line, so they've got quite a ways to go. But based off of what we've seen so far, that's not going to stop them.
No, and they've been scoring fast as well, Lexi. Dennis Gaines on the run.
Charlie Jones is going to lead the tackle.
Gained about 6 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for EPC.
EPC is going to keep it and run it out to their left side.
Number 5 on the carry for EPC. Tackled by number 15, Joe Johnson.
Nearly gained the first down.
Yeah, they've got 1 to go. EPC is going to run up the middle. Cross County's defense. Whole flock of T-birds on them.
They gave the Warriors the first down.
That's probably one of the slowest set of downs we've seen from EPC tonight. They still got the first down nonetheless, but that's probably the slowest one we've seen. Try and get a pass in. It's going to be good. He is going to be running up the sideline. That's going to be a first down and a lot.
Yeah, he caught that ball at the line of scrimmage and did one juke move. Was able to get, 30 yards down the field it looks like.
It was quite a ways, and he just kept going. There was nobody around him for quite a bit, and even when there was, he was able to outrun him.
Went out of bounds at the 50. 1st and 10 for EPC.
So he's got a guy in motion. They're going to run it up the middle.
Gain 4 on the play.
Devin was able to get him at the ankles and bring him down, but even then, it felt like he was still able to push through him. EPC runs up, and we've got flags. Huge gain once again for the Warriors.
It's going to be called back, though, due to a holding penalty.
Had that flag not been thrown, that would have been a huge gain for EPC.
Another first down as well. Second and 16 for the Warriors.
At the EPC 44-yard line.
.840 left in the first half. EPC out front 20, Cross County 0. Got flags.
We have a flag on the field. Illegal procedure against EPC.
It's going to be a false start on the Warriors. It's backing them up another 5 yards. Excuse me. Second and 21.
This is, we said this earlier, there's just a whole lot of flags I feel like that we've seen these past few weeks.
Hand it off to Dennis Gaines again. Gained around 8. 6, excuse me. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15.
3rd and 14 for EPC at their own 46-yard line.
This is probably the furthest we've seen EPC from a first down.
And their longest possession.
Oh, yeah. Looks like they went for a screen pass. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I could be wrong here, Lex, but I think this is their first 4th down of the game.
That's what I was about to say. I'm fairly positive this is the first time we have seen this. We'll see what it looks like.
I think they're punting.
See what their punter looks like.
Number 2 on the new team for UPC, back deep for Cross County, number 15, Cole Johnson.
They have a punter.
Ball was dropped. EPC recovers.
The punt by number 2 for EPC.
Looks like Washington had his hands on it. He just dropped it. So EPC is going to be on the 23-yard line, on Cross County's 23-yard line.
Oh, that was a good punt for EPC.
That was a great punt for EPC. For a high school team, East Poinsett County has great teams. They have a great special team. They have great offense. They have great defense. It is insane. EPC is going to draw back for a pass, and it's going to be incomplete.
The pass from number 5 fell incomplete, bringing up 2nd and 10 for EPC at the Cross County 23-yard line.
Going to be 2nd and 10 on the 23-yard line. EPC, we've seen them get a few good passes in tonight, but their forte is definitely in their run game. Dennis Gaines is unstoppable when he has his hands on the ball. ABC is going to try and run it out, and he is going to be brought down for a loss.
Number 24 on the carry for EPC, tackled by number 14, Charlie Jones.
Nice job, Trolley.
It's a good read from Charlie Jones there. Able to bring Dennis Gaines down. That was his first loss of yards tonight.
That is big for this Cross County defense as well. Just can add momentum to it. It's 6:50 left in the first half. BPC is going to run it out towards the right side.
Got a little closer. So still going to be a long fourth down.
We're at 4th and 9 for the Warriors.
Thunderbirds bringing up 4th and 9 for UPC at the Cross County 22-yard line.
BPC going to try and run it, and he is going to get brought down. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a good defensive stop for Cross County. A much needed stop as well.
That's the first time we've seen Cross County take over on downs. Sure, Coach Du's excited about it. Proud of his defense right now.
Yeah, they were able to force 2 fourth down plays there for EPC. First one was that punt, and then that turnover on downs.
And whenever EPC was able to get their ball back after that punt, that was scary. But great job, Cross County, for keeping it. Wilson going to keep it. But it looks like he kind of got tripped up there and brought down a lot quicker than he wanted to. He had open space to keep going, but the defender was able to just kind of knock his balance off, and the rest of it happened on its own.
Gained 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the T-Birds.
Washington in motion, a little jet sweep there.
There's a flag in the backfield.
Number 10 to Jerry Marston on the carry, tackled by number 32 for EPC. There is a flag on the field.
I think he called illegal motion. I couldn't see exactly.
Illegal shift against Cross County.
Yeah, illegal shift. You can only have one guy in motion. Looks like a running back might have stepped a little early for Cross County.
For those of you that haven't been here the past few weeks, Bo refs Pee Wee football, one of the best refs in the state of Arkansas.
I actually got to be a white cap last week.
Oh, really?
It's really fun, Lexi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I guess you'd say that's a promotion. Congrats.
Yeah, I got paid the same.
Quick pass. Wilson. Oh, it looks like a bullet, but it was incomplete.
Might have got tipped. It didn't look like it was going anywhere. I don't know what really happened.
It was strong. There was a whole lot of force behind it, but didn't go anywhere. It's going to put 5:02 left on the clock for this first half. Right now, EPC still up front 20. Cross County 0.
3rd and 12 for Cross County.
Wilson going to look for another pass. Going to sit it up. It's going to be incomplete, intended for Cardarian Washington. That was a scary pass. He had defenders all around.
That same play got us 2 touchdowns last week. We tried it again right there. Just couldn't get it completed tonight.
Which part of that could be because the wind is strong. I know earlier we were setting up the cameras and...
Yeah, and that American flag is moving right now in the wind.
It's football weather. It feels great outside, but that wind is not helping anyone out here when it comes to passing. Pruitt gonna punt that, send it down.
We might have helped that punt though.
Yeah. He's gonna get a hand on it and try and run it out towards their sideline. He's gonna be brought out. Looks like around the 49-yard line.
Number 10 on the punt return for EPC.
4:45 left in the first half. EPC out front 20, Cross County 0.
Number 45, Sawyer Powell.
Both teams not wasting any time to get back out.
EPC ball first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
See if Cross County can get another stop.
The past two times, I believe that EPC has had possession of it. Cross County's defense has done a good job of just slowing it down. Earlier, EPC was able to get those points in over
And also penalties for EPC hurt them their last two drives as well.
Yeah, holding calls, those are terrible. EPC is going to run it up the middle. It's going to break a few defenders, get through, make it to the 45.
Number 32 on the EPC, tackled on number 25, George Whiteside. Gain of 4 on the play, bringing up 7 to 6 for EPC at the Cross County 45-yard line.
EPC going to run same play we've been seeing all night. He's going to make his way out to the left side.
Got them another first down as well.
Even when they're slow on offense, they're still able to somehow keep it going.
First and 10 from the 35.
Quarterback keep. Gonna try and run it up towards their left side.
It's gonna be a late flag on the field.
Number 5 on the carry for EPC, tackled by number 36, on the land. There is a flag on the field.
Holding against the Warriors. Is that the third one we've seen from them tonight?
I believe so.
The third holding. It's gonna be sending them quite a bit back.
The last 3 possessions for EPC all gave them some holding calls, bringing them back. It's what's been hurting them, really.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
That first quarter, they were able to score fast and efficiently, and then this second quarter, penalties have been hurting them.
We'll have to see how their offense is going to try and make up for that loss.
Brings up first and 12.
Looks for a pass to try and make up for the loss of yards. It's going to be complete, and that is going to be a touchdown for the Warriors.
He was wide open in the end zone.
And, I mean, that was one of the most great-looking passes I've seen. Like, there was nothing, even with the wind.
That was a good pass from APC's quarterback.
3:25 left in the first half. EPC up front 26, Cross County 0.
Warriors going for 2 again.
EPC's got a guy in motion. Looks like he's going to try and do a quick little pass inside. It's going to be in. That's 2 more on the board. That's going to put EPC at 28, Cross County 0. We'll be back in just a moment.
The agriculture industry requires special tools and machinery, which sometimes wear out or fail. For metal repair, broken parts, and custom fabrication, Ballard Manufacturing in Hickory Ridge is your solution. With over 30 years of experience, they have the skills to get you superior results. Count on Ballard Manufacturing for any size welding project, whether it's for agriculture, residential, or commercial. Contact them at ballard.mfg@att.net or 870-697-2004. The welding professionals you can count on.
At Cross Bank, we're always working to make your banking experience stress-free and convenient. That's why we offer online and mobile banking. With online banking and bill pay, you can log in to view balances, review transactions, make payments, and even deposit checks, all from the convenience of your phone. Get your banking done on your time. With the CrossBank app, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. So ask us about mobile banking for your account or download the app CrossBank to Go today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
EPC getting ready to kick this one off.
It's a squib kick. Cannon McGee was able to fall on it.
Cannon McGee's had a great few games too on offense. He's gotten a few catches in.
For some first downs as well. Some good looks for Cannon.
Cannon's fast. Whenever he's able to get his hands on the ball, especially if he has, just an open slot to go through, he can outrun almost anybody.
Cross County starts to drive at the 39-yard line.
3:24 left in the first half. EPC 28, Cross County 0. Connor tries to pass it. It's just going to get blocked.
Yeah, batted down at the line of scrimmage by the defensive end.
EPC's defense is strong. We topped up their running game a lot at the beginning of it, but
their defense is just as strong as their offense.
As good. Looks like Wilson is looking for another pass. He's looking for an option. It's going to be complete to Cannon McGee.
Now we're just talking about Cannon. There he is right there catching.
There he is. We spoke that one into existence. That's going to be a good little game for your T-Birds.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Yeah, we saw, I believe it was, last week against Clarendon and then the week before against McCrory. Connor and Cannon were able to have quite a few connections there. Looks like Cannon's going to be going off to the sidelines, take a little bit of a breather. Hands it off to Washington, going to run it up the middle.
It's going to be short of the first down.
It's going to bring up 4th and maybe 2. 2:54 left in the first half.
Coach G wants to go for it.
With 2 yards to go, I mean, it's either going to work out good or EPC will get pretty good field possession. Which we saw Cross County go for it earlier whenever we had 4 to go, and it ended up working out for them. So we'll just see what happens here. Wilson going to keep it, and he's going to be brought down.
Sacked in the backfield. Just had nowhere to go, nowhere to throw the ball.
He didn't. Nobody was there to stop the defense from getting to him. That's going to be a turnover on downs. EPC 28, Cross County 0 with 2:23 left in the first quarter.
I think we keep saying it, Lexi. EPC's defense is just as good as their offense,
It's crazy. I mean, EPC, Hootens has them, like you said, ranked. I think they're 5th in the state is what you said, and it's showing.
Fumble.
Looks like
Number 5 hit the backfield for number 45.
Looks like it's going to be Cross County's possession. Thunderbirds able to recover that one at the 49.
Yeah, defensive end Sawyer Powell, a sophomore, was able to get that ball loose.
We talk about our defense, and I feel like we always talk about sophomores. We have a very young team when it comes to that part of the game, but we have great players. Wilson going to send it back to Washington, and he's going to be brought down for a loss.
How about 3 Warriors in the backfield on Cardarian there?
He had nowhere to go. He was able to almost get one of them off, but it's like right when he started to get that one off, more just kept coming.
Second and 12 for the Thunderbirds.
Washington gets the ball again.
It's met in the backfield.
That's the second time he's been met in a row. He's been met in the backfield. 1:25 left in the first half. EPC out front 28, Cross County 0. Looks like we're thinking something up here. Connor's looking for a pass. He's dancing. He didn't have any options, and he's going to be brought down. That's another loss.
Yeah, Connor's been sacked at least 5 times tonight.
Connor Wilson sacked in the backfield by EPC.
Brings up 4th down, and
We got a timeout. Whoa, timeout EPC. We'll be back in a moment.
Heartland Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Falls Boulevard in Wynn is your home for the best selection and the lowest price on new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. Shop Ram 1500 pickups and work trucks, Jeep Cherokees and Wranglers. You'll save thousands and lower your payments by hundreds. We put you on the road today, and we give you more for your trade. Shop us first, shop us last. Heartland Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Falls Boulevard in Wynn and heartlandchryslerjeep.com.
Greenway proudly supports the DIYer in you. Whether you're a mover, a shaker, a groundbreaker, a risk taker, a challenge embracer, or a landscape visionary, whatever the task, we've got a John Deere tractor that can help move your project forward. You've got work to do, so let's get started. Reserve yours today in store or at gogreenway.com.
See what happens next. Parker is going to punt it. Looks like it's going to stop at around the 33.
The punt by Parker Pruitt was down by number 6, Hale Thurston. The EPC saw first and 10.
APC has 35 seconds to score, 2 timeouts remaining.
And, you know, it doesn't sound like a lot, but the way that EPC's offenses look tonight, that's enough time to get 3 touchdowns in for them if they play it right. We'll just have to see if Cross County's defense is able to just slow it down, if anything. Looks like they're going to draw back for a pass, sends it down. It's going to be a little bit too ahead, too far.
That wind's becoming a factor in the passing game.
It is. I'm looking at that American flag we've got, and it is not staying still.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for EPC. 31 seconds left in the first half.
See, gonna look for another pass. He's kind of dancing, sends it down. We're gonna say it's.
The pass from number 5 was complete to number 2.
It's gonna be complete, but it looked like Cross County was right on them.
That was a good play from the receiver.
It was. We got a timeout. EPC. We'll be back.
Lawson Insurance Group of Companies, located at 1230 South Falls Boulevard in Wynne, has been in business since 1908 and is Cross County's oldest continuous insurance agency. Lawson Insurance Group is an independent insurance agency, which means they represent several companies and can compare rates to get you the best quote. Vance Lawson at Lawson Insurance Group represents Safeco, Progressive, Allstate, United Home, Farmers Fire, and Trexas Insurance Companies. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, or commercial, call Vance or Terry at 870-238-9600.
Hi, this is Max at Caldwell Pharmacy in Wynne. We are your one-stop shop for all things health and wellness, offering expert prescription services and a wide range of durable medical equipment. You'll discover unique items in our gift department that will add style and comfort to your life. Elegant to cozy, we have something for everyone. You'll experience personalized care from our friendly staff at Caldwell Pharmacy, so stop by today, 804 South Falls Boulevard in Wynne, or online at shopcaldwells.com. And remember, we want your business.
EPC going to send it down. It's going to be incomplete. If you had to point out a problem with EPC's offense, one of the only things I can tell you is when they pass a little bit too hard. I feel like that's always the case if you're going to get an incomplete pass from the Warriors. It's just too overthrown.
Might be the wind, might be the quarterback's arms too strong.
We'll never know.
Never know.
At least not here, we won't. 15 seconds left in the half. EPC is going to run it out towards the right side, up the sideline.
Was able to get out of bounds. 9 seconds left.
EPC still has one timeout left. Ball's on the 28. EPC's drawing back for a pass. They're going to send it down. Nice job. Swatted out of the way. Cole Johnson able to tip it out of the way.
APC has time for one more play.
Looks like we got a timeout. EPC, 4 seconds left. We'll be back in just a moment.
At Red River Ford Toyota, located at 1903 North Falls Boulevard in Wynne, we're the fastest growing Toyota dealership in the state. Because of this, we receive larger allocations of new Toyotas than other dealerships, and right now we have a great selection of new Toyotas as well as new Ford vehicles. We also have over 700 pre-owned vehicles available. Just call us and tell us what you're looking for. 870-238-7770. Come by and see us on North Falls Boulevard in Wynne, Arkansas. And of course, we're always open online at our website, redriverfordtoyota.com.
And we're back. 4 seconds left in the first half. Right now, EPC up front 28. Cross County 0. Looks like the Warriors have about one drive left in them to round out this first half.
Cross County desperate.
Making system, and they're doubling all manufacturers' warranties on every product that comes with a warranty, and they will not be undersold on anything, period. See Wade, Rose, Marlene, Becky, or Kyle at City Auto and Farm Supply, Highway 49 next to the post office in Hickory Ridge.
And it looks like EPC was able to get in for 6 at the very last minute. It's going to put EPC at 34 at the end of this first half. Sure, EPC will be going for 2 here again. That's what they've gone for every time so far tonight.
They're 50% so far in 2-point conversions.
See if they can add to that stat. See, getting ready here. Looks like they're going to draw back for a pass, go for it, and it's going to be good for 2 more. That's going to put 36 on the board for the Warriors. Cross County 0, and that's going to round out the first half of tonight's matchup. Like I just said, EPC out front 36, Cross County 0. We'll send it back to a quick ad break, and then we'll come back for your halftime show brought to you by Cross Bank. This week, Eli and Kale, unfortunately, did not get to be on the show. They were too busy partying, I guess, over fall break, so y'all have to deal with me tonight for halftime. But we get an interview, get a little sound clip from Connor Wilson talking about last week's game from the point of view of the quarterback. So we'll be back in just a few.
The success of a crop begins with field preparation and agricultural equipment manufactured by House Industries in Cherry Valley, Arkansas. Located in the heart of the Delta, House Industries specializes in tillage and seedbed preparation equipment. From residue management and light tillage to seedbed preparation, House Industries has the equipment you need to preserve nutrients, conserve water, and prevent erosion. To increase efficiency when planting this year's crop, visit your local Greenway Equipment dealership for pricing availability or call House Industries at 870-588-3773.
Need a hand with your accounting? Let us make things easy. Miller & Sullivan Accounting Group offers tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, accounts payable and receivable, notary public service, LLC formations, and much more. Miller & Sullivan understand the current need for services you can trust. With over 80 years of combined experience, Shane, Frankie, Becca, and Kim are available to assist with all your accounting needs. Give them a call at 870-238-4120 or stop by 640 North Falls Boulevard in Wynne, Arkansas. Miller & Sullivan Accounting Group.
Cross County Thunderbird football comes your way every Friday night thanks to our great sponsors like State Representative Steve Hollowell. Representative Hollowell proudly supports high school athletic programs in his district like T-Bird Sports. He knows the positive influence high school sports has on our young men and women. Steve Hollowell represents constituents in District 37, which includes Cross, Poinsett, and St. Francis counties. State Representative Steve Hollowell proudly supports Cross County Thunderbird Sports.
Harvest is underway. As we draw to the end of another crop season, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas would like to take this opportunity to thank all of those who contribute to the success of Eastern Arkansas's agricultural economy, which we have proudly supported and served since 1886. Thank you for choosing us. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
This is Tyler Waymeyer, your Shelter Insurance agent in Wynne. Give me a call at 870-238-2629.
Hey T-Bird fans, Crossbank is proud to bring you the Thunderbird Halftime Show. Relax and enjoy your concessions as you learn all things T-Birds. We'll have comments from head coach Cody Goulart, information on upcoming games, and a variety of great T-Bird football facts. So stay tuned. We'll be back to the game in no time. Crossbank is proud to sponsor Thunderbird football and is proud to be your community bank since 1891. Crossbank, member FDIC.
What's up, Cross County fans? I'm Lexi Jarrett, welcoming you to tonight's halftime show, brought to you by Cross Bank. Tonight, we've been watching your Cross County Thunderbirds face off against the number 6 EPC Warriors. Last week, your Thunderbirds were able to close out the Clarendon Lions with a 42-6 win. The game showcased a great deal of talent from Cross County, including quarterback Connor Wilson, who threw for 222 yards, and running back Cardarian Washington, who rushed for 178 yards. Here's what Connor had to say about last week's game.
Overall, last week's game, we had a lot of positives. The O-line played good. The passing game worked for us. Defense played good. Parker stepped up and had a pick, playing a position that he hadn't played all year. He was able to come in and help us out, and we really were able to do whatever we wanted last week, and it was just a really good momentum boost for us, and hopefully it carries into this week, and we're able to do the same thing this week.
Last week, while in McCrory, the EPC Warriors walked away from the Jaguars with a 50-8 win, where EPC's Cooper Argo finished the night with 211 rushing yards. There was a lot of excitement across 2A football last week. Mark Tree had a 52-44 win over the Earl Bulldogs. Mark Tree's excitement continues as they are this week's Hooten's Game of the Week, facing off against the Des Arc Eagles. Last Friday night, Des Arc beat Mariana 58-16. It's an exciting time within Cross County football as tonight is your 2023 Pink Out game, hence the pink blazer. Also coming up soon is homecoming, so be sure to come out to Thunderbird Stadium on October 23rd as your Thunderbirds face off against the Des Arc Eagles. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's halftime show, brought to you by Cross Bank, because every journey matters. Go T-Birds.
Hi, this is Gap at Bull Chevrolet GMC. It's football season, and that means tailgating. Since we've opened over 48 years ago, tailgating has always started with a pickup. Come see the Bull team on Highway 64 in Wynn, where you can find a lineup of GM trucks and tackle any task at hand. Our trucks offer capability, innovation, and features that are professional grade. Find new roads at locally owned dealership Bull Chevrolet GMC. Contact us at 870-238-2800 or on the web at bullmotorsco.com.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Hi, folks. This is Sean at Caldwell Lumber. It's football season, and other than the game, tailgating is the #1 priority. Who doesn't like grilled food? We have Traeger grills in stock and add wood-fired flavor to make your ultimate tailgate experience. Traeger has premium wood pellets with an assortment of flavors. They're made right here in the good old USA. We have a full line of accessories, rubs, and sauces. Whether you grill, barbecue, or smoke, you're sure to score extra points with Traeger. What goes together better than football, grilled food, and Caldwell Lumber? Highway 1 in Wynn.
Hello, fall. Hello, football, tailgating, and cool morning walks. We all look forward to this time of year, so don't let a little neck and back pain spoil your fun. Let Dr. Ungerank at Ungerank Chiropractic Clinic in Wynn get you ready for fall with a little spinal adjustment, spinal decompression, or cold laser therapy. There's no appointment needed, so bring life to an old friend. You're back at Ungerank Chiropractic Clinic, 711 Eldridge Drive in Wynn. Call 238-8210.
First Financial Bank, in the business of you.
If you're dreaming of a new home, let First Financial Bank help make your dreams come true with a variety of mortgage options. We understand that a home is more than a house. It's a place where you can put down roots and make memories with your family. This is Elizabeth Rogers with First Financial Bank. Stop by my office at 528 East Merriman in Wynn or apply online at ffb1.com. First Financial Bank, we're in the business of you. Equal housing lender.
This is Tyler Griffin. I'm one of the attorneys at Ford Dooley & Griffin, located in Wynn, Arkansas. Our firm offers legal representation in practice areas like business law, criminal defense, personal injury, property, estate planning and probate, family law, agriculture, and many more. We work hard for our clients and are proud to practice in East Arkansas. If you need a lawyer, please give us a call at 870-238-2348 or go to our website at www.winlawyer.com. Give us a call today and ask for Carter Dooley or Tyler Griffin.
7 minutes, 20 seconds left in our halftime break. Right now, EPC out front, 36. Cross County 0. It is, it's a challenge tonight. Definitely some competition against EPC. But, I mean, rightfully so. EPC is 5th in 2A football. So, I mean, they're living up to their reputation.
Yeah, they're playing both sides of the ball well, Passing game it's got a couple touchdowns, but Wynn's been hurting EPC a lot on that. Overthrown a couple passes that could have been touchdowns, but they're still doing good. As Lexi just said, they scored 36 points in the first half. Cross County just can't seem to really stop them.
Yeah, but there are still some, great things going on in Cross County football. Shout out to Kaiser Parker for being First Community Bank Scholar Athlete of the Week. Kaiser Parker, great player on the field. I know he's been looking at, I believe it's Southern Miss. He's been out there a few times for some visits. Was able to be at a game a few weeks ago. Great guy off the field, so I couldn't think of anybody more deserving. Very smart guy as well.
34 on his ACT, I believe.
34 on his ACT.
Very hard to do.
Oh, absolutely. And you know the way that that works is at 34, you're only a few questions away from that 36. Like it's one or two questions is the difference. Kaiser is very smart, very great, likable guy. Couldn't think of a more deserving one. It's been, may not be a win or be in the lead so far tonight, but you can't look at one game. You've got to look all in all and look for all the good things happening. It's been great, And then outside of cross-county football and all of football, I've been pretty pumped. My team is the Kansas City Chiefs, if y'all have been listening long enough. We had a
Swiftie Nation.
Great musician with a great player, Travis Kelce. Couldn't think of a better duo. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. It's going to be fun. Coming up soon, tonight's our Pink Out Night, but coming up October 20th is homecoming. You can come out to Thunderbird Stadium as your T-Birds continue their Thunderstruck World Tour. This year's homecoming theme is bands, music. I'm excited. Homecoming's fun. I know we announced homecoming court about 2-3 weeks ago. I don't have that list with me or I'll read those out. But I'm excited. Homecoming's fun. You get to see the community come together and just celebrate cross-county football.
Yeah, it's a great time. It's true football season at that point. Halfway through the season, more than halfway through the season, actually. And, homecoming maids are excited, I know. Talked to a few of them. I know Macy is one. She's very excited.
Absolutely, and rightfully so. It's a big honor to get voted at homecoming court. So congratulations to all the ladies that were voted onto that. Me personally, I can't wait to see how everybody dresses up. I know last year one of the days was Teacher Swap Day. And Mr. Blake, he was our East facilitator last year, me and him decided to switch outfits. And I had this red wig, a fake beard, and it happened to be T-Bird Tuesday at the radio station. So I showed up dressed as Mr. Blake. Lane Goodwin, he saw me, and I was mortified to see everybody in the radio station dressed as Mr. Blake.
I feel bad for them. That was quite a day. I remember that day, Lexi.
Yeah, I think I scared a bunch of the 7th graders because that was their first homecoming in the high school. So
scared me as well.
Sorry. Sorry about that. We've got about 3.5 minutes left till we kick off the second half of this game against EPC. So we'll send it back for some ads to give some shout-outs to our sponsors, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
A seafood spectacular sale all this week at Hayes. Plus, get USDA Select Boneless New York Strip Steak Value Packs for $5.98 a pound. Smithfield Center Cut Pork Chop Value Packs, $1.98 a pound. And 12 packs of Coke products are 3 for $13 when you buy 3 or more, limit 6. And remember, you always have a friend at Hayes.
Win Apothecary is here to keep you as healthy as possible, and that includes during flu season. Flu shots are now available and covered by most insurance plans. Walk-ins are welcome, and we can make it easy. We're located right in the heart of Wynne, Arkansas. Old what's-his-name, Gene Botman, and his daughter, Stacy Cooper, are on hand to answer your flu shot questions. The sooner you get your flu shot, the better. Don't wait for flu season to get the best of you. Wynne Apothecary, 500 North Falls Boulevard. Thanks for making us your trusted hometown pharmacy.
Westmoreland Heating and Air Conditioning. Rebates? We got it. Carrier financing? We got it. Carrier efficiency? We got it. NATE certified technicians? We got it. Reliable service before, during, and after the sale? We got all of it. And we're eager to share with you. 1-870-238-2752. When you turn to Westmoreland Heating and Air Conditioning, you turn to the experts.
Here's to our small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. I know what it takes because I also run a small business here in Cross County. I understand the unique needs of local business owners, and I will make it easy to choose the right protection at just the right price, because one thing you don't need is added stress. Call your local State Farm agent, Meredith Peeler, at 870-238-3800 today.
We're able to bring you T-Bird football every Friday night thanks to our great sponsors like Arkansas Senator Ronald Caldwell. Senator Caldwell is a strong supporter of high school athletics and believes in its power to help develop our young men and women. Senator Caldwell proudly serves District 10, which includes Cross, St. Francis, Lee, Monroe, Woodruff, Jackson, Prairie, Arkansas, Lone Oak, and Poinsett counties. Senator Ronald Caldwell, proud sponsor of Cross County Thunderbird football.
At Crossbank, we're always working to make your banking experience stress-free and convenient. That's why we offer online and mobile banking. With online banking and bill pay, you can log in to view balances, review transactions, make payments, and even deposit checks, all from the convenience of your phone. Get your banking done on your time. With the Crossbank app, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. So ask us about mobile banking for your account or download the app Crossbank to Go today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Both teams making their way back out, warming up, getting ready for the second half. EPC out front 36, Cross County 0. We'll see what Cross County's able to come up with going into the second half. You know, I always like to say that the first half can be a different ballgame than the second. Now that both teams have a feel for each other, they've had time to talk out what they need to do to change, which obviously that goes for both ways. That can go for EPC as well. They know Cross County better, so we'll just have to see what they come up with.
Yeah, both teams were in their locker rooms for nearly 14 minutes, so both teams talking it out, trying to figure some things out. I think EPC might be fine, but, you know, they're still worried because Cross County is a great team.
We'll just have to see what they come up with. We have 2 minutes, 25 seconds left until we kick it off, so we'll send it back to a real quick break, and we'll be back.
Hello, I'm Andy Rohr, a multi-certified nurse practitioner. Our team of medical professionals at Harmony Health offers family medicine from infants and children to adults of all ages. We provide urgent care, in-house laboratory services, and full digital x-ray. At Harmony Health Clinic, we are committed to the personal care that you deserve. Harmony Health Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8 until 5. We welcome walk-ins daily from 8 until 4:30. Visit us online at harmonyhealthclinic.com to set up your appointment or call us at 870-587-0800.
Taylor Arms reminds you that archery season opens September 23rd. Youth Modern Gun season opens November 4th. And for everyone, November 11th. Taylor Arms has the new Matthews Phase 4 bows, crossbows from the Mission Line, 10-point and Raven, arrows from Carbon Express and Gold Tip, game cams from Moultrie, Stealth and Browning, and targets from Morel and Block. They also have 24/7 corn machines so you can keep those deer fed. And don't give yourself away by swatting mosquitoes. Jared has Thermocell to keep them at bay.
Get armed at Taylor Arms, Highway 64 in Wynn.
We're getting ready to come back to the second half. Right now, EPC 36, Cross County 0.
You know, I had a couple of people come in here at halftime. They said it was chilly out there. I feel pretty good in this press box. I don't know about you, Lexi.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's cool outside. The wind is blowing, and it's nice. It's definitely, I would prefer it over the heat. But just sitting down and watching a game, it gets cold, so it's nice.
Yeah, I see Coach Blake all bundled up on the sideline.
It's about hot hand season, you know. There's always some schools that, you know, we get to sit on the press box for. One of those is, I'm trying to think, Earl, we've always had to sit on the press box. Salem, whenever we would go there. England High School. I like to say that I could tell you about any press box in Arkansas at this point. But those are always the games, whenever we play them, that I know I'm going to bring some hot hands with me because they come in clutch. Especially whenever it's raining outside. It was raining last night, or it was wet outside for the junior high game. Junior high numbers fell short, unfortunately, but it was a great game by those guys. Cross County's going to fall on it at around the 40-yard line. Cannon McGee able to drop down on it.
Cross County starting this second half off with the ball. Hopefully they can get some scoring in. Got a couple of first downs in the first half. Just wasn't able to punch it into the end zone.
with EPC being out front 36 and Cross County 0, I believe we'll have a running clock for the second half. So all plays are going to have to be done fairly quickly this time around. Connor kind of juggled that snap a little bit. It's going to be complete to Washington. Looks like he's going to make it to the 49, just short of the 50.
It's a good pass from Connor. You know, we saw that connection a lot last week.
Last week, it worked out very well. Cardarian, once he got that ball, he was able to rush it quite a bit, get those touchdowns. Tonight, that Warrior defense has just put a stop to it. And last week was the first time we really saw that passing game come out from Connor. Wilson going to keep it. He's going to run it up the left side.
It's going to be good enough for a first down.
First down, Cross County Thunderbirds. We'll put Connor's graphic up in honor of Connor.
I always like seeing that thumbs up from Connor.
We were trying to come up with ideas, and Connor was like, can I make it like Full House? And I said, absolutely. I wish we had, you know, the music going in the background.
Don't want any copyright issues, though.
Yeah, we don't want to get taken down for that one. 9:58 left in the third.
Cross County's at the 47-yard line.
Washington in motion. Wilson's going to keep it again, run it up the middle. Looks like he's going to get a nice gain there. Looks like I'm going to put him down at the 43.
And a 4, 2nd and 6.
So far, Cross County's been able to get some steady gains. This quarterback keeps been working out pretty well so far the second half. Wilson's going to try to get it out to Parker Pruitt.
Just went right through his hands. Wasn't able to get a good grip on the ball. 3rd and 6 for Cross County.
We've seen Wilson and Parker Pruitt get a few completions between each other. But Parker definitely, I feel like we say his name, you'll hear us say his name a lot whenever he's punting, but he is great on all sides of the game.
Yeah, he had an interception last week.
Yep. Connor talked about that during halftime. Wilson, he gets knocked down way in the backfield.
That was a big sack for the Warriors. Brings up 4th and long. Have to see where they mark it.
Either way, we're going to be punting this one off. 8 minutes left in the third quarter.
Lost on play, making it 4th and 16 for Cross County at their own 47-yard line. Number 34, Parker Pruitt on the do the punting. Back kick for EPC. Number 10 and number 2.
Back. Pruitt's going to punt that one. That's going to be a nice kick there.
The punt was down, Parker Pruitt was down by number 16, Isaiah Ho.
It's going to be at the 25-yard line.
The EPC ball 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
25, 7:43 left in the third. You forget how fast a running clock can make a game.
That clock is running now, Lexi.
Yeah. The first few games we hadn't seen one, but last week was the first time we saw it. You know, that time we were on the front end of that running clock, and tonight, unfortunately, we're not.
Yeah, if you remember, we had Clarendon's quarterback got hurt last week. Was looking on Twitter and found his Twitter, and he's okay. If anybody was wondering about that.
It's great to hear. EPC runs it up the middle once again. It's going to get a little bit of gain there. I feel like EPC runs the same play, but every time it works for them.
It works, yep. They got that good offensive line, good running back. It's hard to stop.
No, absolutely. He's going to run it up the middle. He's going to push through. It looked like the whole defense was on him, and he just was not down.
He was still able to get that first down.
That is insane. It's one thing to be able to run the ball, but it's another thing to be able to run it and not get brought down. 6:20 left in the third. EPC going to run it up the middle once again. Not much of a gain there.
Number 3 on the carry for EPC. Tackled by number 55, Danny Beal.
It's a good stop from Danny.
No gain on the play, making it 2nd and 10 for EPC at their own 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37. 2nd and 10. See, gonna run that same play up the middle.
Gained about 4.
It's gonna bring up 3rd and 6.
Gain of 4 on the play, making it 3rd and 6 at the EPC 41-yard line.
I'm gonna give a shout out to the Cross County High School band. Great stuff. They sound beautiful out there. Short little pass. EPC is gonna run up
close to that first down marker. Oh, they marked him short. They said his knee was down. I know he dove at the first down marker, but
ball's gonna be on the 45.
Gain on the play, making it 4th and 2 for EPC at their own 45-yard line.
EPC's going for it. Flag on the play.
Looks like Cross County jumped a little bit early there.
The EPC ball 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Gives EPC a first down at the 50-yard line. A little over 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Score is 36-0, EPC up.
EPC is going to try and run that play up the middle. Not going to make it very far.
Looks like they're just trying to run the clock down a little bit, gain a couple yards at a time.
Yeah, and with the running clock, they can do that pretty easy.
Gain of a yard on the last play, making it 2nd and 9 for EPC at the Cross County 49-yard line.
EPC talking over their next move. Gonna run it the middle. He's able to get a pretty good gain there.
It looks like a game of about 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Down to 3 minutes left in the third. EPC 36, Cross County 0. See, he's dancing in the backfield. Looks like his pass is going to be complete, but he's not going to go far with it.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Bringing up 4th and 7.
Yeah, 4th and 7 on the 47.
4th and 7 for EPC at the Thunderbird 47-yard line.
See, he's going for the punt. That is one high punt if I've ever seen one.
That went through the clouds on that one.
It almost, like I couldn't see it at one point. It went so high. 1:40 left in the third quarter. EPC out front 36, Cross County 0. Ball is going to be down at the 35-yard line. This third quarter has flown, which comes with the territory of having that running clock. We'll see if Cross County's offense is able to make some plays here. We saw a few quarterback keeps in the last few possessions. Worked pretty well. We'll see if we're able to keep those going. Wilson gonna try and pass it to McGee. It's gonna be incomplete.
Just a little high. Seen a lot of high passes tonight from both quarterbacks.
And I'm sure part of that has to do with the wind. It has not stopped. I feel like once the door opens, too, we've had people come in and out of the press box, and you can just feel it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for Cross County.
Wilson sends it down, and it is going to be picked up by the Warriors.
The pass by number 8, Connor Wilson, was intercepted by number 22 for EPC.
EPC is going to have possession of it as we go into the fourth quarter. EPC out front 36, Cross County 0. We'll be back in just a moment.
AR-SHIP, the Arkansas Senior Health Insurance Information Program, proudly supports the Cross County Thunderbirds this season. AR-SHIP is answering your questions and is advocating for Medicare recipients in all parts of Cross County. The open enrollment period starts October 15th and runs through December 7th. So if you have any Part D prescription drug questions, please call AR-SHIP at 1-800-224-6330. Go T-Birds!
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, a great healthcare plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
Lexi had to go outside, so it'll just be me for another minute. EPC has the ball at the 38-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 to start the fourth quarter. And there she is. Speak of the devil.
Had to fix some tech problems up top.
I told him you quit, Lexi. I'm just kidding.
Can't get rid of me that easy. Ball on the 35. I don't really know what all Bo said since I'm gone, so if I repeat you, I apologize.
I just said EPC was starting off with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Then you walked in, so...
EPC is going to run it out towards their sideline. It's going to be short. Bring up 3rd down.
See Kel Cersei warming up. He's a backup quarterback. He's a sophomore for the Thunderbirds.
He's a sophomore, and the times that we've seen him play as quarterback, he's done a great job.
Yeah, Coach G might want him to get some reps late in this game.
Yep. And I'm sure next year, because Connor is a senior, so I'm sure he'll do a great job next year. It's going to bring up 4th down. EPC couldn't get much of a gain there.
Yeah, they haven't really got much of any gains since Dennis Gaines has been out of the game.
10:20 left in the ball game. Way down. Washington going to run out of bounds, looks like around the 37-yard line.
It's a good little return.
Yeah. 36-yard line. I was close. Numbers, especially being out of class for a while, not the best.
Yeah, I looked at my college history class today. Decided to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I did my college Spanish 1 practice test yesterday, and I've got an exam on Sunday. So wish me luck. I'm going to run it up the middle. Nice gain by the Thunderbirds.
Got a first down.
That's going to be a big first down for your T-Birds. It's one of the biggest plays we've seen tonight from Cross County.
Puts them at the 48-yard line for 1st and 10.
Washington gonna run it again. Washington has broke so many tackles, running up the sideline. Looks like he's gonna get down at the 20. Big first down for your Thunderbirds. Big play there.
Yeah, back-to-back good runs for Cross County.
That's a big push in momentum as well. Getting plays like that, especially whenever you have this much of a deficit going on, that can mean a lot for the team's attitude towards the matchup we're in. Washington on the carry again. He's pushing through. See what they say.
He got close to that first down marker.
Yeah. He's 1 yard away from the first down.
2nd down. Cardarian's coming out for a play, talking to Coach G on the sideline.
Cardarian's had a big 2 plays just then. Talking over what's going to come next. It's like we're going to try and run it up the middle.
Number 26, Darius Taylor on the carry, tackled by UPC. Gain on the play is going to make it 3rd and 1 for your Thunderbirds at the UPC.
It's going to be no gain. Brings up 3rd and 1 for the T-Birds.
6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the ball game. Run it again. Looks like he's trying to make his way towards that right side. And that is going to be a touchdown for your Cross County Thunderbirds. Fireworks are going off for that. First 6 points on the board for Cross County.
Heard Miss Witcher's cowbell.
I know, she brings it with her. See what Cross County's going to go for here. Looks like Cross County is going for 2. We hand it off to Washington. Washington inside. That's going to be 2 more points on the board. That's going to put Cross County at 8. UPC still up front 36. 5:30 left in the ball game.
It's good to see a score for Cross County.
Absolutely. You know, there may still be a big difference in the score, but even having some points on there, it's better than none. You know, today is National Coaches Day. Want to give a shout out to all of the amazing coaches here at Cross County High School tonight. Of course, your football coaching staff is in action. Shout out to you guys, Coach Coveney, Coach Hill, Coach Hag, Coach Blake, and of course, head football coach, Coach Cody Goulart. Thank you guys for all that you do.
Number 3, Cannon McGee always in the kitchen for the Thunderbirds back deep for EPC.
Lexi, who is your all-time favorite coach that you've had?
That I've had?
That you've had.
Well, you know, the only things that I've done is bowl. So I'd have to give that to Coach G. Thank you, Coach G. You take me to state every year, man. It's like EPC's going to be getting the ball at around the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. You know, I say Coach G is the only coach. Coach Hill has came to a few bowling matches as well, now that I'm thinking about it. Honestly, I can't decide. There's too many options there.
Has he ever given you any tips for bowling?
Coach G has. My trick is to just throw the ball out as far as possible. And, you know, I hate to say it, but it works. Just don't think, just throw. Cross County gonna bring EPC down real fast there. I believe it's going to be a loss. Yep, that's going to be a loss, putting them down at the 43. 2nd and 14 for the Warriors. Hand off, try and run up the middle again. Cross County's defense is not having it. It's going to put them back even further in the backfield.
Back-to-back good plays for the Cross County defense.
3rd and 16, 2:40 left in the ball game. EPC's offense thinking something over. Both teams still have all their timeouts left here.
Play clock is winding down.
It's like EPC is going to send it down for a pass. It's going to be too strong. It's going to be incomplete. That's one of many that we've seen that look like that. 4th and 16 for the Warriors.
I believe EPC is going to punt.
And EPC has a powerful punt.
Goes sky high.
It does. That last time they kicked it, it almost looked like it went as high as the lights. It was crazy. I could not see it at one point.
Number 2 dropping back deep to punt for EPC, back deep for Cross County. Number 10, to Darian Washington.
Delay of game against the Warriors.
4th and 21 from the EPC 36-yard line.
Doesn't change much. EPC still going to punt it.
Yeah.
Just winds the clock down a little bit more.
And we're down to less than a minute left. And he's going to boot it downfield. Washington picks it up. He's going to get tripped up, and he's going to be down at around the 25. Cross County's offense making the way down for last few set of plays that they'll have for tonight's game.
It's been a good game for EPC.
Absolutely. I think we already had an idea of how it was going to look going into it. Because, like you said, they're top 5 in the state. So, of course, whenever you have that ranking, especially this deep into the football season, It's going to make sense. And they're going to let the clock run out. And that is going to be the end of tonight's matchup against the EPC Warriors. EPC going to come out with the win, 36, Cross County 8. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. It's been great having y'all. It may not have been the result we wanted, but nonetheless, we love bringing Cross County football to all of you guys. Next week, we'll be traveling to Lee County, all the way in beautiful Marianna, Arkansas. So be sure to tune in there if y'all don't want to make the drive. You know you can find us here on 107.3 Bob FM or on Cross County High School's Facebook page, or on the Cross County Athletics Facebook page, and on the Bob FM app, on the radio app. I want to give a shout out to the people that make tonight's game possible. Shout out to Cross County Sheriff David West, Strickland Plumbing, Ballard Manufacturing, Cross Bank, Heartland CDJR, Lexicon, Greenway Equipment, Unger Rank Chiropractic, Senator Ronald Caldwell, ECS Housing Industries, Ford Dooley and Griffin, Lawson Insurance, Caldwell Pharmacy, Taylor Arms, Consolidated Grain and Barge, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, Petco Foods, City Auto and Farm Supply, Harmony Health Clinic, Representative Steve Hollowell, Shelter Insurance, Tyler Waymeyer, Red River Toyota, Kernodle Funeral Home, Miller and Sullivan Accounting, Caldwell Lumber, First Financial Bank, State Farm, Meredith Peeler, Witcher Auctions, Hayes Food Town, Wynn Apothecary, Westmoreland Heat and Air, AR Ship, and Bull Chevy GMC. Thank you guys so much for making tonight's broadcast possible. And, of course, shout out one more time to our halftime sponsors, Cross Bank, because every journey matters. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to EAB Sports Network, Cross County Thunderbirds. Shout out to the ones on camera behind the scenes. We've got Karis Mano on the sideline and Hannah South up top. Bo, thank you so much for tuning in with me tonight, and good luck tomorrow as you ref. Where are you going?
Marktree tomorrow. They face Earl. It's going to be a lot of running.
If y'all want to cheer on everyone's favorite Pee Wee referee, y'all can make your way out there. Once again, I'm Lexi Jarrett signing off from CCHS.